Hey everybody, it's me Richard with Real Men Craft 2. Today I'm gonna do not a whip and chat, but I'm gonna do a FIP and chat. Yeah, I'm gonna do a finish in progress, and you guys are gonna get to know a little bit about me as I sit here, finish up this painting, and talk to myself. Come back after the intro, you guys. Okay, you guys are gonna see this video from all different angles because today I'm just being, I don't know. I can't get this video to come together all at once. But before I show you the finishing of this diamond painting, I want to welcome tons of new subscribers to the channel. So, in no particular order, let's welcome Sylvia Woodward, Mandy Moran, Candace Stone, Joanna Gillard, Bunny Beeks, Diana Sears, Tamara J, Debbie Jeans, This and That, I love that, Steve Coolwick, Monica Aguilar, Walter Kassler, Alan's Princess Leia, Lakana Che, Sandy Just Because, Kathleen Simcox, Dragonita, Krista Steger, Barbara Finn, Painting with Pities, Lisa Maruzik, Angel Pereira, Angel Nico, or Neko, N-E-K-O, Jennifer's Gems, sorry about that, Ricky Bateman, J.B. Cohen, Noella Baird, Tammy L.W., Christy McLeod, Bettina Fink, Crane's Creations, Bob Honecker, Astrid Lopez, Creative Donna, Shelly Owens, or Shell, like Michelle, but without the M-I, I like that too. Michael Thomas, Susan Johnson, Joanna Hunter, Brenda99, Ashley Paredes, Jennifer S., Robin Pearson, McCrae Family Homestead, Kelly Siverling, and Debbie Gets Crafty. And anybody, if I slaughtered your name, I'm so sorry. But otherwise, let's get to the finishing of this painting. Yeah, you'll see later. All right, here we go. Sorry about having to move that camera all around. So I'm gonna show you how big of a space I'm gonna try to finish here on camera. It is 5.5 by 1 3/4. Now, this is Spangler's So Many Books, So Little Time. Now, it's really funny because I'm not used to sitting here talking while I'm doing a diamond painting and recording, but I better make sure this is recording. Yes, it is recording. So many people that we all follow on YouTube, they have a different camera setup than I do. They're so used to aiming their camera down at their workspace and talking. When I work on diamond paintings, sorry about that ASMR, and you know what? I still don't know what ASMR is. Yeah, I ask Google all the time. Doesn't make sense. But, so this painting is really big, and I just want to finish it today. So, I was talking to some people online the other day, and a lot of you have asked me, Richard, being a man, how did you get into crafting, and why diamond painting? Sorry, I'm trying to get a little eyelash out of here. It's funny, I'm going to be 62 years old now. When I think back of what got me into crafting and jewelry making and all that stuff, it was the summer of 1971. I was 10 years old. I grew up in the Seattle-Tacoma area, and those of us that know where and what Seattle is, we know it's the home of the world-famous Pike Place Market. Yeah. So I had two older brothers that were older than me. They were twins. I recently lost, well, not recently, but 7 years ago lost one. But anyway, I'm one of 9 kids, and no, we're not Mormon and we're not Catholic. And it was 4th of July weekend was coming up, and one of my twin brothers, he said, I dare you to take some of your macrame bracelets to the market, and I'll bet you can't sell them. Well, the bet was on. It was 4th of July weekend. I took 15 waxed linen macrame bracelets with wood and glass beads worked out throughout them. And yeah, the little tiny table space was like $10. And I thought, shoot, I can't even afford the $10. I didn't have a paper route. I didn't, so I'm not going to bring in any sadness or anything to the story, but someone gave me the $10, and they took me to Seattle, well, down to the Pike Place Market, and I sat up a little table. I'll never forget it. It had blue and white polka dot fabric over the table, and I sold every single bracelet, and I came home with $110 cash. Now, in 1970, that was a lot of money for a kid, and that's what started it. I've been obsessed ever since. I taught myself how to do macrame, taught myself how to make bracelets, and yeah, I've been lucky enough to make jewelry for people like Marie Osmond. I've made jewelry for Loretta Swit. Those of you that have ever heard of an old TV show in the 70s called MASH? She played Hot Lips Hooligan, or Houlihan, Hot Lips Houlihan. But yeah, she's got one of my, you guys have seen my Pennywise bracelet, my character bracelet. Well, she's a huge Ms. Pac-Man fan, so I made her, I designed her a Ms. Pac-Man bracelet. And the lady that ordered it from me to give to her for her birthday. And yeah, so I've been very, very lucky. Now, as you guys can see, I'm doing multi-placing with a 4-spot. I also use the same 4-spot for my single drills. And I don't know why, but I always hold on to my drill tray. I don't know why I do this. I think because one day I was working on it, and the cat bumped the table, or the cat came up to see what I was doing. And yeah, so now, and my drills went flying all over the place. So now I just hold on to it. It's no problem to hold on to it, it's right there. And if you guys can see the tip, the single tip of my end has got blue tack in it. I have not reloaded that. Yeah, I have not reloaded that in almost 11 days. And I don't put a cap on it, or some people put their drill pins in packages so the wax and the tacky stuff doesn't dry out. I don't do all that. I work so many hours on these a day that I just leave my tools right here, wherever I'm sitting, wherever I'm working on it. Now this is where I normally work. I make all my jewelry here. I teach my classes here. This is a huge 12-foot long table.
This is in our formal dining room. Yeah, Bruce is not happy about this being my studio, but it's easy to clean up when we have parties or guests over. Oh, you guys can hear the kitty. He's going to the hummingbirds in the fountain. Hear him? That's my big cat. Now, when I use a multi-placer, I just, I have all the way from a 3 sizer. This is my favorite, being the 4. I love, love, love this tip. And then I have a 6, a 10, and a 12. I only use the 12 when I'm doing a huge, huge sky background. Well, I didn't even think to see how long. I was going to check how long it took me to do this segment, but I guess I can check from the video time. Yeah, Richie, it's not that hard to realize how long it took you to do. It's so funny when I think of diamond painting, and I think of when I was a kid in the 60s and 70s. When I was a kid, my 2 older sisters, well, I had 5 older sisters. I lost one, so now I still have 4. But they used to do paint by numbers, and they were always the ugliest pictures. It was just like, ugh, why would you do something so ugly like that? Now listen, hear that click, stick noise that we love to hear? That is still my blue tack. Now, if you can see right here around my tip, my blue tack is squishing out. Because right now here in California, it is only, hey Google, what time is it?
It's 10:38 a.m.
It's 10:38 a.m., you guys. And it's already in the 90s here. So, and I have the window open, so the air conditioning in the house isn't kicked on. So my blue tack is probably kind of soft right now. But see, it didn't come out. Now, the wax I have in this tip, now I don't know if you guys can focus on that or not, but you'll see that this has ridges. I've used this tip so many times, and I love it. This is my favorite. The tips are actually wearing down to like little ripples to mold with the shape of the drills. But yeah, I'm gonna pop to a different color. I'm gonna pour these back in their tray or their little. And somebody asked me the other day in an email. They sent me an email and they said, Richard, why don't you use bigger designer trays that people make? I'm gonna tell you guys something. I ordered a couple of them and somebody sent me one as a gift, and I'm not gonna use the creator's name or their Etsy channel page. The tray is right here, and they sent a small one and this big one, and then it has this stopper thing here. This was the worst thing. I don't know what I was thinking, but watch this. Now this canvas I'm working on is a diamond art canvas. These are the highest quality drills. Now, when I shake them in this spot, see how much bigger the grooves are? They don't even lay in there nice. And yeah, I got a full refund. I don't know, it was not a good experience. So I don't use designer handmade trays. Yeah, I would rather just use the large tray that I got with my little Diamond Art Club beginner kit that I bought. Yeah, I love this tray. They don't slide back and forth. They don't move around. They fit the drill size perfectly. So yeah, that's why I don't use them. And that question goes out to Thomas. And he asked me to, he said, could you address, I would love to ask you, how'd you get into crafting and why you don't use larger custom-made drill trays. So that's why. I do have my light board on. And speaking of light boards, a lot of you saw the light board that I opened on screen in an unboxing about 3 or 4 videos back. I'm going to be giving that away to one of my subscribers. So when I get ready to do that, I will post all the information here in the video information box down below, what I like to call down in the basement, on my BookTube channel. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. A lot of people, when they diamond paint, they like to listen to music, which I used to love to do, but as you can tell, there's no music playing today because you have to have the licenses to play music. So I just started, well, not just, but about a year and a half ago, I started listening to audiobooks. Now, I have never been one to be able to be read to. I am such a fast reader when I read a book physically that when I am read to, even as a kid, when I was in elementary school and our teacher would read to us, I could never take in what she was reading because I would get bored having to sit there and just listen to our teacher read. If I couldn't read the book myself, I was not going to be interested. But I started listening to audiobooks and I got addicted. It's like as soon as I picked up a diamond pen or got anywhere near my diamond paintings, I had to turn on an audiobook. So, now, those of you that know, Kindle Audio Unlimited or Kindle Unlimited, whatever they call it, you still have to buy the books. So, a friend of mine turned me on to Scribd. Yes, Scribd is a paid subscription that you have to pay either yearly or monthly for. So that's all the letter C's. We're going to pour these back into their color tub. And like a dumbhead, I put the lid on. But I love Scribd. And you can change the speed. You can listen to as many books in a day or a month as you want. You don't have to buy the book. It's just like you are checking out a video like we used to in the old days. Yeah, the old days. Now everything is streaming. You don't even have to download the book you're listening to. You just pop up the title of the book, you listen to it. So I listen to audiobooks while I'm diamond painting. Now, it's cool. There's also a service that you don't have to pay for. Now, my Scribd account, I think I pay like $82 a year. But when you think of it, that's only $6, less than $7 a month? Yeah. So that is nothing, When you think of the price of books nowadays, when you go to Costco even and you buy a hardcover book or anything, it's $16 to $23 a book. Well, those of you that have seen my BookTube channel, and a lot of you have subscribed, and I want to say thank you for that. I love books. I love books. And I don't mind buying books. I have a beautiful library. And I don't mind buying books. If they're a book that I've heard before is a great book, if it's a book, that I want to keep on my shelf or even reread, yes, I do reread books. I don't mind buying the book. But Script is really, really cool because having a BookTube channel, I've had a lot of authors over the last 3 years send me their books sometimes a year and a half before they even come out.
Okay, so I ran out of camera space, of course, battery space while I was videotaping. So it took me almost 18 minutes to do from here to here. And of course we missed, let me turn this. We did from here to about right here, which was 2 inches by 7.5 inches. And these were the last 2 stones that I placed right here. And of course, I had to run out of time, like a dumb head. I didn't notice it. So, yes, it is done. There is so many books, so little time. It's an absolutely beautiful painting. And you guys know that I would normally not buy a fantasy painting like this, but I got it when they were all 40% off. I absolutely love it. There's the chocolate chip cookies. There's the last 2 stones right there. I always place these last 4 corner stones usually as my last diamond drills when I do a painting. Yeah. Okay, you guys, sorry. I just totally messed up that whole video. It took me to do that square that I showed you at the beginning where we measured it. Took me roughly 16.5 minutes. Yeah, I totally messed up. Sorry you guys didn't get to see the placement of the last stones there in the corner, but I wanted to tell you again, thanks so much for stopping by. What else did I want to say? But I wanted to tell you guys thanks so much for stopping by. Sorry I ended up running out of battery space, but I'm going to shoot another video here. I'm going to start another canvas that I have to do 2 before Christmas, so I'm going to start one of those right now, and I'm going to pick up right where I was talking to you guys about audiobooks versus books and things you can do while you're diamond painting. So you guys, once again, I'm Richard with Real Men Craft 2. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you right in the next video. Take care, you guys. Bye.